all humans pray and manipulate, but in a man in a relationship,
not in a praying way.
If I see that I can say, okay, I feel like I need this and this person has this, I'm gonna do and say whatever I need to do to get that.
But Nick, again, law of attraction. We attract who we are despite of who we think we are. You used the word, you said women who are equally yoked to you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I've come into every situation. I can be God-fearing, celibate, the one that you want. I can tell you everything that you want in a man and show you that. I can open the doors, lay down the cloak, send the jet, do it all to be like, oh my goodness. I've never. And then toxic Nick shows up and you like, this mother got me.
No, but
you done gave me the draws and I ain't heard from him in 3 weeks.
What you said.
And you know their names? Everyone's name?
I can name all, of course.
You can name
all
every
of your kids.
I'm going to test you. Well, hold on.
Moroccan and Monroe, which we call Rock and Roll. Golden, Powerful, and then Zion, Zillion, Zen.
That's
and
correct.
then from there, there's Legendary. Then there's
Legendary Love.
Rise. Legendary Love. Then there's Rise.
You left out Onyx Ice Cold.
Oh no! You know what? I did.
You did.
You got.
I knew you didn't know them all.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. That intro got me hot already, so I'm pretty sure some of y'all are already triggered. This is now your trigger warning. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the whole baby mama issue, men having kids with multiple different women and not marrying them. Pretty much just talking about having kids out of wedlock, because today, apparently, it's something that people make it seem like it's normal. And just because something is common doesn't make it normal. So let's get into some TikTok takes on why you should not be having kids out of wedlock.
I'm a girl's girl, so I will always try to understand a woman to her core. However, my understanding has limits. If you are a man's first baby mother, okay, like things happen, people break up, people have children young, they learn their lessons, that's fine. If you are a man's second baby mother, however, please listen to me when I say this. The first child is 10, 11, 12, 13. Like, okay, I understand your thought process. It's still a no for me because I have a different vision for myself, but I definitely could see where you were going with that. Like, if I were you and, I had that mindset, like, I get it. If you are a man's third baby mother, because it's for some reason for me, it's always the third. That's when I'm just like, what did he say to you to convince you to do that? And the reason I want to know is because I don't ever want to come across a man that he's that good at selling his product that I get lost in the sauce and I just say, okay, I'll be a third baby mother. So yeah, it's just always the third one. Women can do what they want. Be the eighth baby mother. But it's always that third one where I'm just like, what did he say to you? What happened that night?
Would you have a kid outside of marriage?
No, out of marriage. I have morals.
I mean, not on purpose. No, gotta follow the commandments.
I wouldn't try, but if it came to that, I'd say, all right, I guess I'm a dad now.
I don't do that stuff.
For me, my standards, I want it to be that way.
I'm not sexually active.
I have kids right now myself within the marriage I'm in, and that added knowledge of the responsibility requires two parents at least committed to each other.
I want my child to have a dad.
I wouldn't have a problem with it, but it's not what I'm going for sure.
I think that having a child is something that people that are married should think about doing. It's something serious you should consider before the consequences. So,
my religion, we believe having a child should be only within marriage, I guess.
Absolutely. Because marriage is just a sheet of paper, really.
It is a huge commitment, and it's a long-term commitment, I think.
The ideal situation is that I'd want to be married, probably. But yeah, I'd say so.
I don't think that a child will bring you guys together. I think that's a big misconception people have. Like, let's have a kid to fix this, or to just to have one. And then people have one and they're like, oh shit, I didn't think it was gonna be like this, And I'm telling you this as a mother, please don't have a kid. Don't let him talk you into having a kid. Don't let him do that, especially if it's not something you want. Don't.
Especially if he can't give you what you want.
Exactly.
Because at this point, you're family planning. Like, accidents happen, but
of course,
if he's telling you this, you need to also be taking the necessary precautions to protect yourself. Because men get a bunch of bitches pregnant and move on to the next. Sorry, so you need to think about you.
If a man is not loving you before a child, he's not going to love you after. Don't think that a baby is going to make a man warm up to you, make him love you more. He's not going to love you anymore. Actually, he's going to resent you because now he feels like, why is she forcing herself on me?
That last lady is absolutely correct. Like, these men will tell you, I want a family with you. I want you to have my babies. And y'all could be planning. Y'all could be planning all this out. And as soon as you get pregnant, the tables turn immediately. They just snatch the rug from under you. Best believe they're telling other people, I can't believe that she's pregnant. Like, she trapped me. She gonna put me on child support. I don't even know if that baby's mine. I didn't want to be with her for real. She crazy. I can't believe it. That's what these men are telling people. Like, I don't know if y'all ladies know that. That's what they're telling us. Us meaning single women that are out here dating. That's what we hear. That's why a lot of these men are always saying their exes are crazy, their baby mamas are crazy. It's not even y'all some of the times. It's the men triangulating everybody. So I just want y'all to know that whatever y'all present to the public is a lot different than what the situation actually is. And that's a part of what makes the baby mamas look crazy. I also wanted to include that clip when they were asking random people on the street if they would have kids out of wedlock, because I want a lot of y'all to hear the word no. No, I wouldn't do that. No, it's not normal. It's not that I'm trying to shame people, but a lot of people are stuck within their own community and their own bubbles, and they don't recognize that people outside of their environment think completely different. And it's good to hear a balance of both sides.
This is a very old comment on an old video, but I wanted to respond to it with something my dad always told us. I want to see if people agree or disagree. But he was someone who has been married more than once and also had kids with more than one woman. He always told us, if you get married and get divorced and you don't have kids with that person, you kind of don't have to see them ever again once the divorce goes through. If you have a child with someone, you are going to see them for the rest of your life. You are going to see them at soccer games, at birthday parties. You're going to see them at your grandkids' birthday parties, at piano recitals, yada, 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 yada. You are committed to each other through that relationship of having a child together for as long as you're both committed to that child. So if no one's dipping out, you're going to be seeing each other for the rest of that child's life, probably for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it ain't no rush, but it's not a rush for marriage, but it is like a little rush for like the ring. Because it's like, okay, at least if you propose, then we know where we headed. We've had conversations about it. Like, I know that he's going to, but it's like, okay,
6 years?
Yeah. But, you know, sometimes men, they want to get certain things out the way. Like, he wants to put out his clothing line.
What is my greatest wish? Like, what is the thing that will make me the most happiest, like, to see?
Hold on, because this could be a trick question.
It's not a trick question.
No, it could be. Are you talking like spiritual or are you talking about general?
No, here on earth, not spiritual, like naturally. And I just took the time and stuff off. If you take too long, I'm going to just tell you. Good.
What's your greatest...
What? Okay, hold on. What is my greatest wish while here on earth? It's not like spiritual. It's not about heaven or hell. Like, it's not about that. But it's like something like just naturally that I probably would love to witness. I've said this before.
So it's a thing?
Which means a thing.
Like it's something you want to do?
No, it's not something I want to do. It's something I want to see.
Have a daughter?
No, that's definitely not my greatest wish.
Never gonna marry Queen. Yeah, that's cap. You know what I'm saying? Me and Queen getting married. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? We're getting married. Y'all not about to persuade me or push me to go any faster or slower than you guys want me to be. But me and Queen getting married. You know what I'm saying? That's my shorty. You know what I'm saying? That's my wife. And I love her to death. And I think things are, you know, finally, like, they're getting better. Especially, like, it's not really me and her. It's like the outside noise, like my family, her family. Everything's, like, finally, you know, just getting, it's, like, peaceful, you know? So, like, who knows, you know? Maybe we getting a little closer, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell y'all.
She's so hopeful, delusional, and like desperate that she's trying to sell this story to other people to make her seem like, I'm fine with the situation. I don't even want to be married like that. I'm not pressed about marriage, but the ring is important. Okay, the ring symbolizes some type of marriage, or, you know, so it's the same thing, but she's just trying to make herself feel better because this guy that she met, she just had a baby with him. Like, they're dating, she has a baby with him, and now she wants to get married, but she's already had the baby, and he's like dragging his feet. He's trying to do his career. He's worried about his businesses. Which is crazy because the only reason he would even have the opportunity to have a big business is because of his association with her. Like, he knows she wants marriage, so he's going to dangle that carrot in front of her until he gets everything he wants, which is the money, the attention, the fans, the following. He's going to wait until the fan base gets where he wants it, where his career is, and then he won't need to marry her because he won't even want to be with her because he would felt like he's graduated from her. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is just a mess. I'm embarrassed for her. Like, I'm showing her because a lot of us day to day we don't know each other, so we're gonna learn through the celebrities. But this is just one of the many, many, many examples.
If you're in a happy and healthy relationship, keep scrolling because this is not for you. This is for my girls who are in a relationship with someone who they are low-key scared of. This is for you if you're with someone who you fear that anything you do could like set them off, or anything you do could make them think something bad. Anytime you go somewhere, you worry about coming back because they're gonna ask like, who was there type thing. You know what I'm saying? The list could go on, but especially if you're with a narcissist, an abuser. I get it because I've been there and it's hard to just leave. You probably feel like, oh, but it's gonna get better, it might get better. All I'm gonna tell you is see a therapist and try to get out of that relationship. But whatever you do, do not get pregnant with that person, okay? Do what you have to do right now to get out of that situation, however long it takes you. But please, trust me when I say, do not let yourself get pregnant and have a baby with that person. Because right now, you could get out of that relationship, and once you're out, like, maybe you'll have to worry a little bit about the guy being a stalker or something, just speaking from experience, but you won't have to worry about being tied to him for life through your kid, okay? Like, please. You deserve to have a kid with someone who makes you feel good and that you can have a happy life with. But if you end up having a kid with this person, all those horrible moments that you have now are just going to be amplified, and now there's going to be a kid involved, and you're going to be so sad. So I just hope that whoever needs to sees this and keeps that in mind. If anyone needs help, I'm here to talk about this stuff. So yeah.
What are you gonna do? Life's a bitch and then you die, right?
Sometimes. Sometimes life's a bitch and then you keep living.
Yeah.
I think it's disrespectful for a man not to marry a woman after being with her for a certain amount of years if they both agree that, you know, marriage is something that they want. I do. And yeah, we're coming up on that time, but so you better get it together.
That is Miracle Watts. She is a previous video model. She's also an IG model. She's an influencer. She's an actress. She's an entrepreneur. And the man she's referring to in the video about marriage is Tyler LaPley. Anyway, beautiful. The thing about Tyler is that Tyler was previous in a relationship with another woman before he got with Miracle. And him and that other woman have two children together. I guess they were never married or engaged, but that was his ex-girlfriend. So, you know, people got a lot to say about it. Now, y'all be liking my PR perspectives on things. So I'm going to put my PR hat on real quick. And just say this. Even though they're not like an A-list, this is no shade, an A-list couple, they're a very beautiful couple, and they're famous. And Miracle has made a lot of her identity on social media about her family, which is him and their child that they have together. And if I was her, I'd stop posting. I'd go away. Y'all wouldn't see my kid, my man no more on my page, no more. You can gamble and go ahead and go about your life. Now, that's a gamble because you either going to end up a single mom or a married woman. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just, you know, reporting the news. This is what's going on. I don't have no skin in this game, so I really don't have no real opinion because I don't have a kid with a man. And I probably won't be having a kid with a man and I'm married. But, yeah, anyway. Oh, and these is bomb, y'all. Bought them on accident. They the best thing ever happened to me. But anyway, y'all have a good night.
So, y'all just heard Miracle Watts' story. I'm just taking a moment so y'all can see these videos and clips of them being all cute. They are two very attractive individuals. But just because they look good and you see this on social media and y'all think they got money and y'all think he's so fine and she's so fine and they so fine together, like, it is not all about looks. He is emotionally draining her to the point that she has let millions of people know that, hey, I feel disrespected because this man has not married me after I had a baby with him. Like, it is embarrassing. And honestly, a lot of criticism that these women hear, they think, oh, y'all are jealous. Y'all just jealous because I got money and da-da-da-da. No, a lot of this criticism is nobody has skin in the game, like she said. They're clowning y'all. I want y'all to hear how people talk about y'all, honestly, because The call is coming from the inside of the house. We trying to let you know, sis. Wake up. Hello, wake up.
That BBL and 30-inch bust out only goes so far. You are not an exception to the rule, Miracle Watts. He'd be stupid to play me the way he played his wife, baby. He already thinks you're stupid. I look like Beyonce and his wife looks like Bubble Bass, baby. Beyonce got played. He says that he would leave his wife and kids, but he can't because he grew up in a broken home and he doesn't want his kids to grow up in a broken home, baby. Men leave their wives every day, B. Men leave their kids every day, B. If he wanted to, he would. Erica online talking about, but we've been together 3 years and he better marry me. You want to marry a man that you had to beg? Brother, ew.
You know, black people. No!
Having a child with somebody is far more serious than getting married to them. Changes in your body forever. Having that actual child in your life forever. Financial burden forever. And get this, a man will expect you to go through all of those things. He will encourage a woman to have his child before marriage. So he wants you to make that level of commitment, but he can't even make a commitment on paper. Giving a man a child who is not your husband is nuts.
Moral of the story, stop doing this, okay? That is something that I learned at a very young age. Like, babies do not keep men. I've always been told that. That's not going to help you get married. That's not going to make him feel like you are his home base. It's just locking yourself down to a huge anchor of a question mark. And do you want to open Pandora's box when you can't close it? Like, be careful what you wish for. Don't be a pick-me-shit. Don't be delusional, because that's what happens. If you want a man that's supposed to be a leader, why can't he lead you into a marriage without you begging on your hands and knees? I mean, I'm going to have to do a part 2 on this video because there's so many more different angles that we need to talk about. But this is mostly for the younger women or just women who don't really know about this whole topic. A lot of people just get pregnant because they think it's the thing to do. Like, they think that's what's supposed to happen next. And unfortunately, they end up in situations like this. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in part 2 because I know you'll be over there. Bye.